What's up, my friends? Just going to do a quick overview video. I'm going to talk about both the modes, the two different ways you can play the game, Exhibition and Season. We'll talk about Exhibition at the beginning and Season at the end. I'll put some timestamps if you want to jump around and put a little playthrough there in the middle. And so, yeah, really excited to share Dungeon Ball Legend with you. If you've wanted a kind of Blood Bowl style game that was solo focused, where you could take on the role of one monster, one quarterback trying to win the league championship, and also the Hegzug Trophy, it's the monster equivalent of the Heisman, then this is your game. And just really excited to share it with you. Got a game already set up here on the table, well, almost set up. So start off with your monster card, which quarterback you want to use, and this is actually, I'll show you this. It's double-sided, so you can pick which monster you want to use. This orc has more health but less energy, less health, more energy. So it depends on the type of player you want to be. But for this one, we're gonna do a little bruiser of a quarterback. A guy that likes to run the ball more than just throw it. And I got our energy dice set up here. I'll explain what that means in just a second. Got 8 health on the board. This green die is for what's called your highlights. I'll talk about highlights in a minute. Basically re-rolls, and in the season modes, how you win the Hegzug Trophy. And then your kind of low lights, your minuses along the way. That's more for season mode. But anyway, so first thing we're going to do, we've got this all shuffled up. You'll notice the score here is 0-0, but that's going to change here in just a moment because we're going to decide which team we want to play. Do we want to go against the Strongjaws, the Widowmakers, the Fang Gang, Slime Time, the Stonebreakers, the Walking Dread, the Wild Hunt, or the Throat Punch Bunch? I hope you can tell I had a lot of fun coming up with the names of these teams. You can see lots of different teams you can play against, lots of replayability in the season. You'll play against a bunch of them, but not all of them. There's different season modes of different difficulty, easy, medium, and hard. It tells you which teams to play. But for today, we're going to play the Throat Punch Bunch. I'm going to turn that top card over. That's going to tell us, all right, 34 points. So the Throat Punch Bunch has 34 points already on the board. Let me see if I can find a 4. There we go. And so that's their starting score. This can change. This can go up over the course of the game if I play poorly. Some things don't go my way. You'll also notice a couple things here at the bottom. This is for season mode. These are the two other quarterbacks that you're playing or competing against that are trying to win the Hegzug Trophy out from under you. And in season mode, this is how many points they get for this week of the season. You're trying to get more than them and have a cumulative greater or higher score by the end in order to win that trophy. So anyway, this card can go away. And now you got these 3 cards. And so these are their impact player. Mr. Chamberlain, he shambles. He's shamble. You see what I did there? Anyway, these are different things that are going to trigger over the course of the game when I draw an impact player card from here. So we won't worry about these at the moment. We'll just put those right up here so we don't forget. And now the game is ready to begin. So the goal is by the end of the second half, there are going to be 2 halves where you move the clock cube here. Once it moves off the board one time, it's halftime, and it goes again to get more than the other team. So I need at least 35 points in order to win the game. Also, I don't want to take so much damage that I get knocked out. If my health goes all the way down to 0, I'm out of the game, I lose. Or if I don't score enough points, I also lose. Now, the way the game works, if you're familiar with my Hunted system, my Hunted series of games, Kobayashi Tower, Mining Colony 415, and some of those, very similar way where you're going to draw cards off the top of the deck, and you're going to get various icons, and the icons in the top left give you basically access, right? You can spend those icons to buy cards, and the cost of those cards is in the bottom right. So, for example, right now, I have a star, a little highlight icon in the top left of this one, which means I could purchase this one and gain its effect, and that would give me a highlight, and I would add 1 to my highlight score right here. Or vice versa, and this doesn't always happen, but it works in this case. I could spend the little playbook, the play icon, to purchase this card. And this is a stiff arm. It would go on my bench, and it gives me access to a green boot icon, green cleat icon for later use. And so that's basically the way the card system works, where top left is your currency, bottom right is the cost, and you're trying to basically effectively buy cards that give you access to special abilities, or in this case, in this game's case, points. This is the way I score points. But let's just kind of see what we get. Let's keep going. All right, this is a Hot Route. It's another card I can add to my bench area. It allows me to discard a sack or a blitz. So some of the negative cards that are coming up potentially in the deck, it allows me to avoid some of those. Let's keep going. Well, let's stop for a second though. Now I have 2 stopwatch tokens, 2 red stopwatch tokens up there in the top left, and that stands for hurry. Basically how much the defense is hurrying me as the quarterback. They're trying to get a sack, trying to cause an interception, cause a fumble. And so whenever you have 2 or more hurry icons in the top left, you are susceptible to bad things happening. If there's just one, then if a bad card comes out, it's not going to trigger. But if there are 2 or more, then now you're pressing your luck. Do I draw another card that might be a negative? Yeah, I think we do though. Let's pull it up. Okay. Now this is effectively a skill check. And this is where your energy dice come into play. I need to roll a 5 or greater. And I don't have to do this. The positive, the green ones are optional. But I have to roll a 5 or greater. And if I succeed, then I get 1 highlight. And in this case, it gives me a reroll. Or in the season mode, gives me extra points to victory, trying to win. And I can spend as many energy dice as I want to meet that skill check. So it's a 5. Let's roll 2 dice. Let's see if we can get a 5 or higher. Nice, 2 6s. Excellent. So in that case, I succeeded. And so this card gets discarded, and I gain a highlight. So that 0 now becomes a 1 for use later. Excellent. And then we keep going. Let's just draw another card. Okay, now I got a block card. These are really, really helpful to score. One of the things that, if you've ever played any of the Hunted games, you know, it's really nice to have cards that kind of, maybe they're not helping you in the moment, but they're going to set up really cool things later. And so I think let's do this one. Let's spend this highlight card for the play right there. Buy this one. We're going to bring it down into our bench. Now, if we draw a negative card, and let me back up. If you ever have 2 stopwatches and you draw a negative card, it's going to wipe the row. And so you lose access to all those cards. But when you pull it down into your bench area, you're saving it, you're banking it for later, which can be really nice. All right, next card. Oh, we got a blitz. A big hungry guy's coming in to hurt me. So got another skill check. Got to roll 4 or higher. And if I fail, I'm going to take a damage. These are not optional. The green ones are optional. Red are not. Oh man, this is early on. Let's. I got a lot of health though. Let's just roll 1 die. Hopefully we get higher. Hey, there we go. 4 or higher. So I don't take any damage. And that card gets immediately discarded. Let's keep going. Okay, finally we have a scoring opportunity. We have a field goal on the board. And now it gives me access to a star, which doesn't matter here. I need to pay a cleat. Well, I've got 2 cleats down here that I could have access to. And I could pay, you overpay, there's no change. And so I'd be paying both cleats to get 3 points, score 3 points on the scoreboard there. But I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to wait and push my luck a little bit. Now, there are 2 hurry icons, so hopefully this is a positive card. Hey, that's what I'm looking for. All right, so now we have a touchdown card, and I need a cleat and a boot. Well, I have cleat here, and cleat and a boot. I need a cleat and a football. I have a cleat here, and I have a football there. Let's spend those 2 cards to gain this one, which is going to give me 7 points. Let me find the 7 in the tokens. Everything here you see is prototype quality, by the way. The final copy will be much nicer, much better. So there we go. Put the 7 on the board. And now I only need a few more touchdowns. This card gets discarded. And yeah, let's just kind of keep going. I'll get 1 hurry in the row right now, so let's just keep playing it out. But again, if you want to fast forward to the end, if you want to see me talking about the season mode, I'm going to play this game out. Hopefully I can win. But if not, hey, there's always next time. But I'll talk about season mode right after this, because most of the season mode comes in after a game. So if you're just playing 1 game, not a big deal. But if you're going to play multiple games over the course of a campaign or a season, then there's a lot of cool little worker placement aspects. There's some different ways you can get health back, you can get more energy dice, get all sorts of special abilities and extra icons and tokens going into the next game. Anyway, I'll talk about that, and just check out the timestamp down below to fast forward. So let's keep pushing our luck. Okay, now we got an impact player, and so this is going to get discarded. But this, we're going to draw from the top of this deck right here. I was to say, discard 2 block cards from your bench and or the row. Okay, well, there's not any block cards in the row. Oh, we just used one, didn't we? Yes, I just used a block card to pay for that touchdown, and so, hey, glad I spent that already, and so that effect's not going to have anything. It's not going to be an effect. Very, very cool. I love it when their impact players don't make as much of an impact. All right, let's keep going. See what we got. Okay, first potential negative card here is an interception. And you see the guy kind of just stabbing that ball right out of the air. Now, if there were 2 hurry icons in the row, this would immediately trigger, row would clear, and that would be, it would move forward into the next quarter and start over. There's not, though, and so now it's a question of, all right, what do I do? Do I want to press my luck? If I draw another interception, the other team will get 6 points. It's basically a pick 6. So if I draw another negative card, right, a fumble or something like that, something that's got these kind of red icons down at the bottom, and then the row also clears when we move a new quarter, and if it's another interception, they're going to get 6 points. And that's kind of risky, especially when I'm down by a lot at the moment. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to clear the row. Basically, we're punting, and we're going to move on to the next quarter, into the next set of downs. Okay, there it was. There's that icon right there at the top that would have triggered. And so let's keep going. Let's see. I got one icon right now. Oh, there's another negative card. Negative cards also create a minus play. Not quite as impactful in exhibition mode, but definitely makes a huge difference in season mode. And with 1 hurry on the board, can I buy that? Oh, I can. I can buy that one. Let's spend the field goal to buy the hot route. I'm going to put that right there. Now I've only got no hurry at this point. Oh, we got a touchdown. Discard a sack or a blitz. Okay, don't have any of those. Still no hurry. Oh, we got a hurry now. I'm going to press it, though. Let's see if we can get that touchdown. That'd be cool. Oh, we got a deep pass. I think I'm going to save my energy for some of the negative cards that I know are coming. Let's draw another one. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we took a negative play. That's a minus. And then the row is going to clear. I'm going to move forward a quarter. And we're back to it. Next set of downs. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, let's see. Oh, there we go. There's a touchdown. Get a field goal. Nope, don't have the right icons for that. Oh, I got 3 hurry out there. Okay, long run. Not quite halftime. At halftime, all your energy comes back. And so let's not worry about the long run right now. Let's just keep, what's another one? Another long run. Keep going. Oh, there's a sack card, but I've got a hot route. And that is going to, instead of wiping the row, it's going to take care of that. That works out. Check down, always good. Oh, dadgummit. Well, that ain't good, though. That interception is going to give me another negative play. And it's going to wipe the row. Unfortunate. Unfortunate, and it's going to move us forward in time. I think I said quarter earlier. It's just 2 halves. It's not like there's not 8 quarters in the game. But anyway. Oh, daggone. Starting off right off the bat with another interception. I think I'm going to punt again. I think I'm just going to punt and move forward. I really don't like starting off with a bad, like a negative card right off the bat there. Almost at halftime, energy's going to come back. Let's go ahead and roll 2 dice. Maybe I'll get, oh, you can't add them together. It's got to be on 1 die. So I am going to take a damage. So 8 comes down to 7. Still got plenty of health, though. Not too worried about that. Okay, got a block card. Nice. Daggone, another fumble. Well, no hurry. Oh, no. Okay, well, 2 fumbles. So that's going to give the other team 3 points. So now I need to score at least 38. That negative is going to put us into halftime. All right, so all my energy dice will come back. And this is going to start back over. Got a new half. And yeah, let's keep going. Another long run. And a reroll could be nice. You can spend a highlight to get to reroll up 1 or 2 dice. Yeah, let's try it. Let's see what we got. Nope, that's a 2. Nothing doing. Nothing doing there. Another sack. I gotta score 31 points. I think I'm gonna punt though. I think I'm gonna keep it going. There we go. Stiff arm. Field goal. Field goal. Okay. I could use this to buy this to pay for this, but since there's only one hurry at the moment, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Still only one hurry. Okay, now we got 2 hurries. Press my luck, but with 2 hurry, man, that's 4 scoring cards out there. Let me see if I can get rid of one of these hurries at least. Let's see. If I spend this to buy the stiff arm, and then I can use the stiff arm to buy the field goal, that'll get me down to just 1 hurry, and it'll put me up to 10 points. All right, not so bad, not so bad. Now let's keep going. Now let's see what we got. Okay, well, we got a fumble, or excuse me, a sack. Oh, it's a safety. They're going to try to sack me in the end zone. If I get another one, 2 points for the other team. That'd be no good. We're kind of running out of time. Don't have any icons down here. Just kind of see what we got. Okay. So in this case, I'm going to take a damage down to 6. It's not another sack though, so I don't give up 2 points. But man, two touchdown cards going away. That hurts. It's going to move me into the next part of the half. And all right, let's keep going. All right, block. That's helpful. Be helpful for next, next hand. Let's see. Oh, got 3 helpful cards out there. Just need I need some playbook. There we go. There we go. All right, let's use this one to buy this block. That gets rid of the hurry. No more hurry in the row. Highlight. Let's go for a highlight. Let's see what we got. Hey, there we go. All right. Got another one. That puts me up to 2. Kind of help balance out the negative plays I had earlier. Okay. Only 1 hurry. Let's kind of keep going. All right. No. I could buy that one right now, but I need some touchdowns. You ever get to a point in the game where you're like, gosh, we need to score some touchdowns, guys. That's kind of where we're at right now. There are 2 hurry on the board. Let me spend this one to buy this block. All right, now we just got 1 hurry. And let's keep going. Okay. Gosh, I need some touchdowns. Where are those touchdown cards? Oh, that ain't good. Let's do that trick again. We'll spin that to buy that. All right, so no hurry in the row. As long as I don't draw a sack card, should be all right. Oh, impact player is coming back up. Let's see what he's doing this time. Let's say it's a skill check. I roll 2 dice. If I fail, I take 2 damage. Nice. Nice. All right, so that goes away. That gets discarded. Still. All right. To get the hurry out of the row, let's go ahead and spend a cleat there, about a field goal there. So that puts me up to 13. And let's just keep going. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, I got it. I got just what I need. I can spin the football, buy a touchdown. That puts me up to 20. All right, slowly but surely. Got this sack looming. They keep coming after me. I keep finding ways to get away. What do I want to do? Let's push the old luck. Okay. Well, we got 2 negative plays there. So they don't score, but I do take both effects. So I'm going to take a damage, which puts me down to 5 health. Negative play puts me up to 3 negative plays. And it's going to clear the row, and we're going to lose a time. Getting down here close to the end. I do have this really nice block card, though. Hopefully I can buy a touchdown here soon. Field goal. There's a touchdown. Doesn't have quite what I need, though. Can I buy that? Oh, I could, but with the touchdown, I don't want to do that. Let's keep going. Impact player. All right, so last time showing up for at least this shuffle. Lose 1 token from your playbook. I don't have any tokens, so that is good news. That's really impactful in season mode when you're buying extra tokens for extra icons and whatnot, but not as big of an impact now. So that's a spin move. All right, well, we got a sack. I've only got 1 hurry. So is there any way to get rid of that one? I think I need to, let's see, gosh, I don't like doing this, but I'm gonna spend the ball to gain the field goal, which gives me 3 points. Now I'm down 14. I'm down 2 touchdowns. And then let's just press the old luck and hopefully get something. Okay. So another negative play. And another damage. Glad I got my beefy friend here. That's going to clear the row. And now I'm down to the very last 2 minutes or so of the half. Got to score 2 touchdowns. That's good. Hey, that's a good start right there. Wait a second, though. Let's see if there's anything else. Not going to worry about a deep pass for now. Let's just kind of keep drawing until... All right, well, we got 2 hurry. And so let's just spend the 2 cleats to buy the touchdown. Puts me up to 30. All right. All right. Oh, there's a blitz. That's why I got that one. Let's see. Oh, take a damage. Take a damage. No good. That's all right, though. Staying alive. Okay, just 1 hurry out there. Not gonna worry about it. Long run. I don't have any energy, so I can't roll for that. If a blitz card comes up and you don't have any energy, you just automatically fail. So you always want to keep some energy stored up if you can. Okay, well, we got a sack card out there. That is not good news. All right, so just to get the hurry off the board with this sack, I can't punt. If I punt, I lose the game. So let's spend this spin move, spin move, to buy the highlight. And that's going to put this guy up to 3. Now I don't have any hurry in the row, so that's nice. And then turn that over. Okay. All right, now I have a hurry. I'm going to reshuffle the deck. And let's just see what comes out while I'm thinking about it. I could spend this card. I think I'll do that before I even reshuffle or anything. Yeah, let's do that. I'll spend the cleat to buy the field goal, and that's going to be 3 more points. Oh man, a touchdown would win it. Touchdown would win it. Let's see if I can make it work. Shuffle these cards up real quick. All right. Now, whew, okay, coming down to the wire. Got the sack on the board. Yes, let's see what happens. Okay, all right, touchdown. That would win the game. No hurry, so that's good. So as long as I don't draw a negative card here, we'll keep... Okay. All right, well, I got 1 cleat, and I need 2 to win the game. I do have a hurry, so if I draw a hurry or a negative card, the game is over, and I lose by 4. Okay, so... okay. Well, what we got? Nothing. I could spin this, but then that's going to take away the boot card, the cleat card. Just go for it. Just go for it. Throw it deep and hope your guy goes up and gets it. What we got? Okay. Yep. All right. So spin the cleat. Spin the cleat. By the touchdown. That's going to be 40. That's going to be 43 to 37. And then we're just gonna kneel it out. If I were to keep playing, I could potentially give them more points. So we're not going to do that. I am going to kneel it. Last time, or ends the game, I win 43-37 in a nail biter against the throat punch bunch. Wow, didn't think I was going to pull that one off till the end. Awesome. So that's how a game is played, Dungeon Ball Legend. The game goes a lot quicker when you're not talking it through when you're just kind of playing it out. Games go pretty fast. You can go through a season in a relatively short amount of time because games don't take very long. And speaking of the season, let me kind of bring all that out. Let me put all this off to the side. Push this kind of stuff away and bring out the season stuff. All right, and so a couple things we got going on. You got these kind of worker placement locations. I'll talk about those in a second. Got the ability cards. We've got practice, which gives you extra tokens. Shrine, which will give you extra energy dice. And a shaman, which will give you extra health. It'll boost your health back up because your health doesn't go up. So I ended the game with 3 health. Well, that's how much health I would have going into the next game. And so you got to be careful with your health, not take too much damage, and go to the shaman after the game. Let him heal you right up. Use a little mana, do a little casting of a spell or whatever they do, and make you feel a little better. And then also, and this is going to be a little bit smaller for the final, but so you count up your score. All right, and for a win, you get 5 points. All right, so I'm starting off with 5 points. For every touchdown, you get 2 points. Oh, that's something I forgot to do. For every highlight, or every time you score a touchdown, you should go up 2 highlights. Let's see, I had 43 points. That would have been 5 touchdowns, I think. So that's 10 points. I might be off on that. I'll have to go back and check the math later. But anyway, let's just pretend like it was 5. So now I'm up to 15 points. For every highlight, you get 1 point. But for every negative play, you get minus a point. So that's actually going to be a negative 1. And so my final score on there was 14. And then if you go back and remember this card from the Throat Punch Bunch, our guy here, he's at 14 as well. And then this lovely lady is at 10. And so this is our Hegzug Trophy voting and kind of where you stand. I'm currently tied for first place after that particular game. And then, yeah, let's talk about the worker placement. I say worker placement. It's really dice placement. What you're going to do is you're going to roll 5 dice. And then any matches. Oh, okay. This actually worked out really well. So you can only place dice of the same number on a space. Right, so let's say I had this right here, right? 2 6s, a 4, and 2 5s. Well, I could either place a 4 here, or I could place 2 6s here, and the 4 somewhere else. And so you don't just get to do exactly what you want. You kind of have to manage it, mitigate it. And so, yeah, I think let's draw a couple ability cards, and let's get a little extra health. Now, if you wanted to, you could split these up. So I could go here and then here. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. For the sake of the demonstration, let's just do that. So this one's easy. Going into the next game, instead of having 5 energy dice, I'll get an extra one. I'll get a 6th one for my player. For practice, for each one that you go here, you get these. You shuffle these up, and then you'll flip one over. All right, so I get an extra icon to kind of go below my player board that I can use next game. You obviously you can get you can take negative take some points off your opponent's score. You can get some other icons. So a few different things. You can kind of mitigate some things, and also your defense will help you out as well. Shaman, pretty easy. The first one you get 3 health, and then 2 more, so that's 5. And then if you do all 3, then you max out your health. And so 3 health, I would put that back up to 6, which isn't great necessarily. I'm starting the game with 6 health as opposed to my max of 8. But anyway, better than 3, of course. And then here in the dungeon, you can draw some ability cards. You get 1 card per die. And these ability cards they're interesting. They break the game in different ways. This one, a field goal card counts for 6 points instead of 3, doing a little bit of cheating, passing a little goal to the old referee. Discard any card from the row, gain an energy die. Discard a sack or blitz card from the row, acquire a field goal. Pain delay might be my favorite. Draw some cards, discard some. And so you see these ability cards allow you to do some different things and kind of break the game in different ways. And so you have those going into next game. And then you would just look on your season. The seasons are, as far as difficulty, are in the rule book. Whatever team you're supposed to play next, you'll set that up. Same thing as we just did, and you'll play again and run through the next game. Now, whenever you want to stop, assuming you don't want to play the entire season, in one sitting, then you've got these save files where you can write down whatever ability cards that you have access to going into the next game, your wins and losses, your record there, which team you play, whatever your health is, and your energy. And as far as your tokens, you got to keep track of all that for your next game. And then down here, you can keep track of what your overall score is in the Hegzug trophy trophy race. One thing I forgot. So whatever place you're in is how many points you get. It adjusts. So if you're in first place after that one particular game, you get 3 points. Second place, 2 points. Third place, 1 point. So it's not like you're going to be adding up 15, 14, 12, 13, all those points. You're not going to have 200 points by the end of the game. Because sometimes it can get out of hand as far as, if you just really had a bad game and then somebody else had it can get, it's not super balanced that way. And so for that, to kind of fix that, first place 3, second place 2, third place 1. And so in that case, we were tied for first place, so we'd get 3 points, but so would he, and then she would only get 1 point. And so you kind of keep track of that moving forward. And by the end of the season, make it to the championship game, and then you see who has the most overall votes. And hopefully you win the Hegzug trophy. But anyway, that is Dungeon Ball, both the exhibition mode and season play and how that works. And I hope it looks like a game that you would enjoy. Thanks for checking out the video.